Dimitri Bula, sports acupuncturist from Oak Point Health and Vitality Center in Astoria. I wanted to make a quick little video on explaining how acupuncture works. This is one of the most common questions we get asked, and there's people that come in for the first time getting acupuncture. There's even patients that ask us after a while of being here and getting treatments and feeling great that they want to actually know, how does acupuncture work? Because their friends ask them, maybe even their physicians. We have a physician that comes in. He doesn't know how acupuncture works, he just knows that it takes the pain away. So I wanted to make this quick little video. The first explanation I want to share with you is the traditional explanation. And what do I mean by traditional? Meaning that it was developed, this medicine was developed over 2,500 years ago, before the knowledge of anatomy and neurology that we know today. So it might sound a little mystical, it might sound a little esoteric, but it's actually something that physicians back then had to explain to their patients, and this is what they came up with. So the traditional explanation is that we have this thing called chi, or loosely translated to energy, that flows throughout the whole body. Now, when there's a blockage of that chi or that energy, that's when we can experience pain and disease. So performing acupuncture helps unblock that energy, so everything flows nicely through the body and everybody is healthy, happy, and pain-free. So that's a basic traditional explanation. But now we know with modern neurology, we know modern anatomy, that there are certain things that actually happen to the body, and we've been able to actually detect it through functional MRIs and things like that. So the first thing it does, it improves blood flow to an area. So when we put a needle, for example, in this part of the hand, the blood vessels in the area are going to open up and they're going to increase circulation in that part of the body, which is fantastic because when we get fresh blood and oxygen to the injured area, for example, an injured muscle, it's going to heal much faster. It's also going to be able to flush out toxins from that area. The second way acupuncture works is it helps release what we call trigger points. So trigger points are these knots that we get on our neck, for example, or different parts of the body. And as soon as the needle goes into the knot releases. It allows the muscle to move better. It allows the muscle to get nutrients in there and flush out waste products as well. And we feel less pain, which is fantastic. The third way it helps, it actually sends a signal to the spine. Now, every part of the body, every organ tissue, every muscle, ligament is somehow connected to the spine through nerves. So when we put a needle by the, let's just say the knee, that's going to send a signal to that part of the spine. So when that happens, when we send that signal to the spine, it actually blocks pain signals from going to the brain. So we feel less pain by getting acupuncture. The fourth way it helps is that not only it's going to stimulate that segment, that specific area of the spine, it's actually going to stimulate the entire spine. And that causes a release of what we call endorphins, which are pain-killing hormones that our body produces that are much, much stronger than morphine. The fifth way that acupuncture works is that it stimulates deeper parts of the brain that are responsible for what we call the autonomic nervous system. Things like digestion, blood pressure, etc. So people feel and get benefits with acupuncture, whether they have autoimmune diseases, they feel better, and they get results, whether they have digestive issues, vascular issues. Acupuncture helps in that way. So I hope this was informative. If it's something that you or a loved one or a friend will benefit from acupuncture, please share this video, and we'll see you soon.